This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
They're pretty big, and they get up to a couple of feet long.
Pyramid Lake Fisheries are doing its part to restore populations of the Lahontan cutthroat trout, spawning the fish in order to help the ecosystem and the economy. And that is tonight's Channel 2 News big story at 5:30. The Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe goes through this process every single spring. Good evening, I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for keeping it here tonight. Pretty fascinating to watch, huh?
That's a word for it, fascinating.
The fish are eventually released in different locations around the lake. Paul Nelson shows us why this annual task is so important for the lake, but most importantly, for the tribe.
Outpost male.
Thousands of Lahontan cutthroat make their way up this channel every year.
Male.
Once there, it's like shooting fish in a barrel for these workers. It's all to increase fish populations in Pyramid Lake.
This is probably one of the premier fishery programs in the United States. And the thing that's really great about it is this program's run by the tribes.
About 200 fish are spawning today. Some weigh up to 25 pounds. The process requires extracting the eggs and semen, resulting in the reproduction of millions of fish.
The eggs are mixed, and they are put in incubation stages, and they'll be incubated and reared basically through the Pyramid Lake fisheries, and they're restocked in different areas.
Tribal members say the fisheries program is not just important for recreation, but for the entire ecosystem. Pyramid Lake is the home of the largest breeding ground for pelicans in North America.
They'll get the fish and they'll take them back to the Anaho Island, and they actually feed their little ones.
The Pyramid Lake tribe has relied on Kiwi and Lahontan cutthroat trout for a couple thousand years. Their native tribal name means Kiwi eaters.
We call ourselves the Kuyui Numitica. It defines us. We are what we eat, and we are the Kuyui eating people. So that's how important it is to our culture.
Lake levels are at near record lows. That's why spawning is happening so much lower in the channel than in previous years.
Over the past 50 years, the lake's probably receded 30 feet or more.
Still, they find a way to preserve the lake's fish.
So that's what he's doing, is cleaning it.
And offer an educational experience for visitors.
So that's the fish that's here.
This time, a group of 7th graders from Mendive Middle School are learning about the fishery.
I think it's cool, but I just hope that they're not hurting the fishes. But I think it's pretty cool that they're doing this for the lake.
It's pretty fun. I've never seen it before. It's kind of cool to see how they do it.
The tribe will be back out here again next week, continuing the spawning program. Covering the big story at Pyramid Lake, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.